Can't get technology these days. Hello and welcome to Dodders Football Stand. Good evening, it's Donald Johnson from Middlesbrough, North East of England today. Today it is, it's 8:15 now. We're 15 minutes away from kick-off. Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur, the United's second home game of the Premier League season. And I think me and a lot of the other United fans, all the United fans, are hoping for a Manchester United win. They're hoping for an improved performance after the pretty downright awful game from last week at Brighton and Hove Albion when we suffered a 3-2 defeat there. Bear in mind, it said 2-1 on Sky Sport on a BBC Sport yesterday because BBC Sports got that wrong because it said Jose Mourinho wasn't happy with the team with his team's 2-1 defeat at Brighton and Hove Albion. It was 3-2, so it was stupid. Anyway, welcome if you joined. North Devon Grecian, thanks for joining. Dimitri, thanks for joining. And Aaron Richards, thanks for joining. If you haven't already done so, guys, please drop a like. That'd be very much appreciated. Lineups have just been announced. Remind this. Right, if I remind this and get onto the lineups. So, the Manchester United lineup, the teams. United start. David De Gea is in goal. It's a 4-3-3 formation for Manchester United. Are you mad? Spurs win first two games. Next United to beat. Yeah, can't see it. Anyways, we've got Valencia, Smalling, Jones, and Luke Shaw in defence. The three in front: Andrew Herrera, Nemanja Matic, and Fred, making his third start for Manchester United in the Premier League. He started all the games so far. He's done well. And the three in front, interesting. Paul Pogba is on the left wing, Rashford on the right wing, and up front, Romelu Lukaku. So, bit of a weird lineup. I didn't expect Paul Pogba to be a left winger. But for Spurs, Hugo Lloris is in goal. There's been rumours about him. Apparently, there was rumours saying that he wasn't going to play because of what had happened at the weekend with this driving stuff. The back four of Trippier, Alderweireld, Vertonghen and Rose. Two in front is Eric Dyer and Dembele. As I said, Lloris is in goal. The three, it's going to be 4-2-3-1. Three in front, Dele Alli, Christian Eriksen and Lucas Moura. And up front, I wouldn't be surprised, it's probably going to be Harry Kane, no doubt. What a surprise. It's Harry Kane. I'm not confident with that lineup. Don't like the way that lineup is, but oh well, as you say, you never know. I've done that. I know what I'm doing. God. Ugh. Can't get people these days. Right. Anyways. Right. Is that what you think? Yeah, we'll see. I think United will get at least a point, but if we lose, I'm Jose out because we've had enough of him. Yes. North Devon Grecian says Fred's crap. Well, he hasn't been that good in the last game, was he? But you never know. North Devon Grecian. Yes. Joe, thanks very much for joining. Nick, thanks for joining. It's I got my GCSE went fine, got past everything, so I'm fine. Dimitri saying, yeah, he's a Spurs fan. I did forget. No, you're not a Spurs fan. You're a West Ham fan. Oh, I don't know. Joe obviously saying 2-1 United. I've already got your prediction down. Yeah, predictions will close as soon as the referee blows the whistle to kick off the game. As I said, we've got all predictions in a minute. I'll obviously close the predictions on the live stream, and I'll close the predictions on the preview when the kickoff, when United kick off. I don't know if it's United or Spurs that are going to be kicking off the game, but when kickoff comes, the predictions are closed. Anyway, guys, if you haven't already, please drop a like, very much appreciated. I'm going to just check the stream. No, follow West Ham and Man U family reasons, but I've always been Tottenham. No, follow West Ham and Man U family. Right, so sort this out. If you haven't already done so, as I said, feel free to drop a like, very much appreciated if you do. I'm holding the mic for I won't be holding the mic in the actual game, I'll be having it in the stand. Because, yes, know that. Yeah, predictions, as I said, predictions close at 8 o'clock. Rasmus here, thanks very much for joining. gonna just check I didn't have any more score predictions coming on the preview. Please feel free to drop a like, guys, if you haven't already. That'd be very much appreciated. Nothing happening so far. I'm just be with you in a minute. Just checking to see if I've any more predictions come through. No predictions come through so far on the preview. If you haven't already got your predictions in, please get your predictions in. Obviously, I said to close at 8 o'clock. And then, obviously, from there we go. Oh, Dimitri, mate, I just forgot about. Rashford Giraffe, thanks for joining. Oh, don't worry. I wasn't the one who kicked you off the stream. That was the other guy. Yeah. Right, as I was saying, Dimitri had put 2. Rashford Giraffe put 3-1. I believe that'll be 3-1 United. And obviously Dimitri, as I said, Dimitri puts 3-1 Tottenham. There. Dimitri puts, what did he put? Yes, that's what he put. Well, there's only Dimitri who's predicting a Spurs win out of this list. Everyone here is predicting United wins, draws. Yeah, draws. Win, draw, win. Pogba, Lukaku and Smalling will score. I don't rate Small, to be honest with you, but because it's fan opinion that counts. Wasmasia says, I'm absolutely disgusted that Mourinho's totally dropped Pereira. What's he done? Pogba was the worst player in the team against Brighton, and then he dropped the centre-back to involve Jones and Smalling. The reason why Pogba's playing is because Pogba's the vice-captain. Antonio Valencia is normally the Manchester United captain, but he is still unavailable. If he's not playing, if he can't play, then he can't be captain, can he? So Jose has to pass the captaincy role over to the vice-captain, which is Paul Pogba. Last game, yeah, I don't think none of the Manchester United players, played well at all in last week's game. And, and I even watched Mark Goldbridge off the United stand, and he said the best player he said was Pogba, and he only gave him, I think, a 4 or 5 out of 10. See, that's how poor the entire squad was. The entire squad was awful. And that's probably why Jose has made changes. And I didn't expect, I was expecting a 4-3-3 formation, but I didn't expect him to play Pogba at left wing, because I don't think he's a left winger. I mean, he has scored 2 goals in the first 2 games, but they've both been penalties. So I don't see what's wrong with Sanchez. Martial never gets started, and I think at this rate he's going to be out of the door. And no offence to him, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he went before the start of October. Rashford Joel says Bailey and Pereira should definitely start, but Jose is following their bad performance last match. That's the thing. You see, if this is the thing that I find with teams, this is what it's like with all the other teams. If a player doesn't play well, and they want to try and get in, you're obviously not going to play. You're not going to play the people who are obviously, as I said, you're not going to play the bad players from last week. You're going to change, it's just a question of changing the team. And I have just realised that Valencia is available for the game. Valencia was captain. Bad mistake I made there. So yeah, Valencia's captain. He must be back from injury then. Best player for me against Brighton was Luke Shaw. Pogba wasn't even close to that. Well, Luke Shaw was okay, but like I say, the whole team was awful. Can Jose Mourinho get a win against Spurs. Now, last time we played Spurs, we won 2-1 in the Cup, but that was at Wembley. Here we go. Old Trafford, this is the feature of dreams. Please welcome Tottenham Hotspurs and Manchester United. Come on! Let's go. So Valencia's captain and Hugo Lloris, as expected, is captain for Tottenham Hotspurs. Tough game here tonight. Can we get a win? It's going to be tough. Hopefully we can get a win, but I've predicted a 1-1 draw. I've predicted a draw. I think after last week's performance, I think a draw is probably what we'll get the most, to be honest with you. But as I said, Jose Mourinho, he's under a lot of scrutiny now because a lot of fans are wanting him out at the minute. But I don't think Jose is going to go regardless. He won't go because as I said, Jose is not going to leave United because the board are backing him a lot. And see, that's what happens. The fans get annoyed with the board. The fans get annoyed with Jose Mourinho and want Jose out. Even the fans have wanted the board sacked. Ed Woodward. The game starts in about 2 minutes. Rasmus says after the drink drive and Lloris shouldn't be a captain anymore. I'll tell you what was funny, and credit to Mark Goldbridge for saying this. If you don't know who Mark Goldbridge is, he's the guy from the United stand. As I said, credit to him for what he said here. It was pretty funny, but again, it was a bit biased from what he said. Because someone mentioned in the live chat about the Hugo Lloris drink driving thing, and he said that Lloris has more points than Tottenham and than Arsenal, which I felt at the time was funny, but again, he was a bit biased by saying that. But that was obviously before Arsenal actually won their game against West Ham. Anyway, we're Monday Night Football. As I said, I'm still here but creating thumbnail at the same time as watching, so it's hard to type. Alright. Welcome to Football Fan 140. Thanks for joining the stream. If you haven't already done so, please drop a like. That'd be massively appreciated. And obviously, as I said, we're going to get into the game very shortly. Rasmus has said, I don't care that much about Spurs anyway. I know a lot of United fans don't care about him. I don't care about Spurs anyway, but well, you have to care about them if you're up against them. It's show respect for your opposition, and I also respect your opposition as well. Never underestimate opposition, you know. I mean, we're up against the Spurs side who won their first 2 games, and United, they're against the United side who have only won 3 points from 6, which it's a 50% success rate, but it's not really what we wanted to start the season off. Lucas Moura scored in a 3-1 home win against Spurs for Spurs. As I said, there's mainly 2 players that United need to watch out for, and those 2 players are Harry Kane and Christian Eriksen. I did say Heung-min Son, but Heung-min Son isn't playing. So it's Harry Kane and Christian Eriksen. I'm not too nervy about Lucas Moura, but I think those are the 2 main men that we need to mark down very well. So we are underway now. Kickoff is underway, and I can tell you now, ladies and gentlemen, your predictions for this game are closed. Wait, United win already? Oh! United had a shot already. It was Fred. Sorry about that. I was just saying that that's the end. The predictions now closed. 13 seconds in, Fred with a right-footed shot, just not that far past the post. Tried to go for the close corner and didn't pull off rim. But that wasn't far. It was a good attacking start already for United. What's the referee giving here? Right, just going to put in the live chat. Predictions are closed. So, as I said, thank you very much to all the guys who put your predictions in the live chat, and obviously thanks to all those who've already put your predictions in the preview as well. Predictions are closed. Louis Lad, thanks for joining the stream. Predictions are closed. I'm going to just close them on the just going to close them on the preview as well at the same time, and then I will let you know exactly what is going on in the actual game. So just quickly end the predictions on here, and then obviously we'll get straight into the action. Predictions are closed. Right, keep you updated.
Richie was saying he was watching him the other day.
Right, okay, that's that done. The predictions are closed. Everything's sorted. We can get into the match action. Yeah. Okay, so obviously 2 minutes in, as I said, that 13-second shot is United on the ball already with Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard playing on the right wing. It's normally his favoured position, right mid / right wing. Pogba playing at left wing. Don't know if that's going to work or not, but we don't know. Ball into the box from Paul Pogba, and it goes out to the left hand side of the pitch where Luke Shaw is. Luke Shaw looking whether going the inside or outside. Does a 1-2 with Fred. And now Fred obviously doing a little swivel here. Goes to the left. Now passes it to Luke Shaw. And now Jesse Lingard. Good passing into the box from Luke Shaw. Cleared away by Dele Alli with no problems at all. And a header has gone straight out for throwing by Andrew Herrera. Thrown to Tottenham Hotspurs. Right in front of the Sir Alex Ferguson stand. Inside Spurs' own half. Rasmus here says it doesn't look like we're not going to win the league. So if not us, then among the top 6 teams, I would rather see Spurs win the English Premier League, but I doubt that will ever happen. So it won't be a pleasant season. You never know. I mean, as I said, it's only early days, and we can't be too panicky and stuff over the position. We might be 9th or 10th or wherever we are in the league now. I haven't even checked the updated table, but like I say, it doesn't matter where we are, just as long as we get the 3 points today. It's Sam's put 2-1 to Spurs. Unfortunately, as I said, predictions are closed. You've put the prediction in too late, mate, so very sorry to have to say that I cannot accept the prediction, because we have strict rules when it comes to predictions now, because once the predictions are closed, we can't take them. The guy kicks it down and kicks it straight out for throw-in again in front of the Sir Alex Ferguson stand. I really don't like Fred's hairstyle. Fred, the most successful passes for Manchester United this season. I like Fred, but I don't like his hairstyle. He looks like a hedgehog. Oh. No, Fred looks like a hedgehog. His hair's like spiky up there. It's like watching a hedgehog. Anyways, David Gea has the ball in his hands. He's looking at where to pass this to, or even just to kick it down the field. Kicks it to Valencia. Was he outside or not? No, wasn't. But anyway, it's out now, and it's a 4-2 Tottenham Hotspurs in front of the Bobby Charlton stand. Right in front of the touchline. And it's into Spurs' own half now with Young Vertonghen. What the hell? It's all go tonight. It's all go tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to keep it straight face. I'm just going to get my bottle of Lucasade. There we go. And just to let you know, if the stream is a bit wobbly at all, it's I've got a table and it's pretty wobbly when you put stuff on it. I don't know why, but it's probably just a make of it. I don't know. Obviously, it's half time. Obviously, when it gets to half time, doesn't matter what score it is. At half time, we'll obviously go upstairs and discuss the first half. I've promised Football Fan 148 that I would get him on half time because he wanted to come on half time. We'll obviously be free to take calls as well. United have just lost it there. Seems fine so far. No, I'm just in a bit wobbly like this, like it just is now. Probably because the table is. Spurs on the ball now anyway. 6 minutes in. Still Manchester United 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Not been devoid of action at all. Not much has happened, mind, but as I say, down the field, Luke Shaw gets his head on Nat, and Fred chases it. Fred gets it. Luke Shaw trying to get past two players, does successfully. That's well worked from him. And United can make a break here. It's from Lukaku. Gets tackled. Tries to put a ball into the box. It's deflected and Spurs come away with the ball. Yeah, that's what I mean. Doesn't seem wobbly. Alright. Spurs win a free kick, which I didn't see much issues with. It's Harry Kane. He gets out muscled by two people. Could I be in your video at the Borough game tomorrow? I'm gonna be. Yeah, we're going. I think I'm going up. I think I'm gonna be on the bridge. Pretty much where Guesty and AJT are, and I might try and get them again. Because I get, the very popular Borough fans, Guesty and AJT. So if I get them on, I'll be on the bridge. Normally around 7 o'clock-ish by the time I get being quarter-way kick-off. So yeah, if you find me and just let me know what you and let me know that your channel and let me know what your channel name is, and if it's one I recognise, then obviously obviously I'll have you one. Lucas Moura gets away, loses it, and it's a swinging ball into the box, not cleared far at all. Danny Wars loses it. Good defending from Manchester United. Antonio Valencia tries to get it away. Takes the touch of Dele Alli, and Valencia wins the throw-in for Man United right in front of the tunnel. Right near the corner flag, in front of the Bobby Charlton stand. Kicked down the field by Paul Pogba. And now United have lost it again. Oh, that's a foul. Christian Eriksen. Was it Eriksen or was it Moura? It was Moura, sorry. Looked like Christian Eriksen. Lucas Moura gets his foot a bit too high and kicks Jones in the head. Bit of a... Yeah. Just have a look at the comments whilst we're waiting to find out what's going on here. Rasmus says Alderweireld and Danny Wall starting for Spurs is a surprise. I think they haven't started for ages. Nick says, does Yusuf from YouTube still go to the Borough games? He still goes to the Borough games, but he doesn't have a YouTube channel now. Daniel Stevenson, thanks very much for joining the stream. If you haven't already, guys, please drop a like. That would be very much appreciated. Daniel says, dream signing for Man United and Borough. Messi and Ronaldo. There you go. Simple as. I'd have Messi at Middlesbrough and Ronaldo at United. Bayern Munich, well, I think I've already got Bayern Munich's dream signing. Lewandowski. Lewandowski's fine as he is, so there you go. 3 best strikers in the world, I think. Yes, it's still 0-0. Daniel says get them involved. I wish, but I'm not. I'm not Tony Pulis or Jose Mourinho, so I can't. David Gea has the ball now. Has now Tom Braithwaite. Braithwaite's fine. I think Braithwaite's good, and I think he'll become a good Middlesbrough FC player in the future. But anyway, back to the game. 10 minutes in, Manchester United 0, Tottenham Hotspurs 0. Valencia wins it back. Claims for offside. He wasn't offside. Lukaku was not offside there. And, oh, hello. The Dover Athletic have scored against United in Aaron's Fantasy Premier League. That's what a surprise. Messi at Middlesbrough, no way is that happening. No, I know it's not going to happen. I'm just saying if it was a dream one, as if it was it's just what Daniel said. He said dream signing for Man United and Borough, and well, you never know. I wish we could get Messi at Middlesbrough. We could never afford him, so no way that's ever going to happen. But You never know. Maybe if we get into the Champions League, then maybe. But I don't think that'll happen for a couple of years, at least. And United... Oh, not United, sorry. Spurs have won a throw-in. It's right near the halfway line, in front of the Sir Alex Ferguson stand, which actually is the tallest. It's the tallest and biggest stand in Manchester United's Old Trafford ground. It's actually the biggest stand, tallest one, definitely. Beautiful night here in Manchester, and it's a bit of a gloomy grey night here in Teesside, where we are live on Daz's football stand for your live commentary of Manchester United against Tottenham Hotspurs. Lovely day, yes. Lukaku on the ball, loses it, gets wrestled to the ground. Referee doesn't see anything done with that, so Danny Rose kicks it down. Foul, free kick, Manchester United, right in front. Harry Kane gets penalised for a free kick. And don't forget, obviously, guys, your next watch along on Daz's football stand will be the big championship game on Friday night, as it's the big rivalry, first versus second. Middlesbrough travel to Elland Road to play Leeds United. Oh, how the hell that game will go, I don't know. But anyway, that's coming up later this week. And obviously, tomorrow night I'm doing a vlog for the Bovey Watchalong game. Probably be uploaded on Wednesday, mind you. But then again, as I say, and obviously the report will be on Wednesday as well. And United have the ball back, kicked away. Throw into Tottenham Hotspurs. Moussa Dembele, 18th Premier League appearance against Manchester United. It's his most against any team. Leeds away has never been this big in ages, especially not when it's first versus second. No, Nick Muller thinks Leeds will win. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be too surprised if they did, to be honest with you. I'm at the Majeski Stadium on Saturday to see Reading take on Sheffield United, and he's also going to be at the Reading game against Watford on Wednesday night. Thanks, David, for that. Arwen says, and it's a very murky evening in Western-super-Mare. It's been even more murky, the fact that Western lost again in the bottom of their league. So, Rosmus says, I wonder how much your TV is ahead of mine. What's the time in your screen? Oh, it's 13:54 now, but it'll probably come through a bit, as I say, probably a bit later on, because the stream obviously sometimes connections get muddled up and stuff, and sometimes it comes through behind time and stuff. So 14 minutes in, still 0-0, and both teams have been cancelling each other out at the minute, and Valencia wins a throw-in near the corner flag in the attacking third for Manchester United. Throws it to Paul Pogba, and Paul Pogba gets put under pressure, loses it, and a goal kick has been given. I meant Sheffield Wednesday. Huh. Welcome to Sack Hod. 40 seconds it seems. Welcome to Sack Hob Day. Thank you very much for joining. Please drop a like, guys, if you haven't already done so. That'd be massively appreciated. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe down below for more content. We are only 9 away from 300 subscribers at the minute, so the channel's going extremely well. 291 watt. So as I said, only 9 away from reaching the 300 mark, which would be outstanding. Oh, poor pass. Lukaku's in. Yeah, oh my God. Romelu Lukaku. That's what I don't believe it. Romelu Lukaku certainly is. Sorry, Lukaku is certainly not 75 million. Goes around lorries, right footed, and it just fears to the left. It just swerves to the left and goes past the post. What an opportunity to take the lead. It should have been 1-0 United. Lukaku misses an absolute sitter. Which is why, in my opinion, he is not 75 million, to be honest with you. But it just feeds off to the left, and Manchester United have missed a golden opportunity. Will that opportunity haunt us? Will Spurs, you know, take their opportunities? 10 appearances against Tottenham Hotspurs for Romelu Lukaku, 1 goal. What a surprise. Oh. Schalke 04 have signed FC Bayern München star. Excuse me 2 ticks, I'm going to have to check this because this is Bayern Munich related. I don't rate Lukaku as well, Rasmus says. I don't know. Schalke 04 have signed a Bayern Munich star. Who is it? Oh. Schalke 04 have signed Sebastian Rudy from Bayern Munich on loan. Well, sorry, not on loan. On I think an actual transfer thing. But I didn't really rate Sebastian Rudy as a defender. I don't think he's as good as Hummels or Boateng. So that's it. Rasmus says we played 3 games and he missed 3 sitters in all 3 matches. That's right. You know. Let me know in the live chat. Do you think Lukaku is worth the 75 million quid that we paid last season? For me, it's a definite no because he misses too many sitters. And I don't think a striker's worth 75 million. I think with the way that Lukaku plays, I think I'd say 50 million at the most. Right, sorry, we bit of a disturbance there, so that's why I muted the mic. United on the attack here. Luke Shaw played through. Lukaku! Oh. Lukaku took the shot left-footed. I think it might have took a bit of a deflection and went into the gloves of Hugo Lloris. Didn't really seem to trouble him. But it was a fantastic ball to Luke Shaw. He looks offside, but obviously the linesman, obviously, as I said, linesman, oh. Yellow card for under whoever, for what, exactly? What for, exactly? Underwear. Oh, he's non-stop calling. He's non-stop on. Oh, that's there, yeah. That's why I got yellow carded. That's why I got a yellow card. When it first slide tackle got nowhere near the ball. I'm surprised the referee didn't even give a free kick for that. Yes, yellow card. No arguments with that. So we're not far. We're nearly into the 20th minute. The referee has given a free kick now. Free kick's been taken by Spurs. It was awful. And now United can make a break here. Here's Fred up against Eric Dyer. Passes it to Jesse Lingard. Finds Paul Pogba. United are going back and forward again. And now Valencia. Valencia tries a shot, and that was pretty awful. And that's why defenders don't shoot.
I think there's a bag of chips up on the way of bringing the ball back.
20 minutes in, and it is, as I said, 0-0. MFC Trav, thanks for joining. Obviously from YouTube FC, thanks for joining, Trav. Before you ask anything about training, I've not a clue what's going on. I haven't been able to get hold of the centre yet. So who knows what's going to happen. I'll keep you updated on it in the next couple of days. Do you know why? Do you know the reason why United are losing 2-0 to Dover Athletic in your fantasy football Premier League, Aaron? It's because I got you at Middlesbrough. I've just snatched it from United and got you to Middlesbrough. So there you go. Aaron Richards was their top scorer. Who is this referee? Craig Parson, it looks like. I can actually have a look. I don't know who the referee is. It looks like Craig Parson or Michael Oliver. I'm sure it's 1 to 2. I'm gonna just have a quick peek. We're definitely training, but it might be somewhere else. I did out a team for me with a knick-knack, paddywhack, never got a bone. Why don't City off home? No, it's just one of the United's chance. Into the box from the free kick. It's headed forward, flicked on, and now Spurs have the ball and can come away, looking to get a counter attack. Harry Kane, Ericsson. Ali just pushed him out of the way. It's in towards Pendiera, kicked away, good defending. Today's referee, as I thought it was, it's Craig Parson. The guy who I thought it was in the first place. But I just wanted to check to make sure I didn't mistake Craig Parson with Michael Oliver. Because that's the last thing you want to do. Mistake him with Michael Oliver. And that's going to go into the gloves of Lloris. I think there must have been a long ball down the field. Something pretty awful regardless. If you haven't already, guys, please drop a like. That would be very much appreciated. And keep getting your comments in the live chat. Well, I really wanted to stay United, but because you have lost 2 games, drawn none, and won 1, I thought if I came to the ball, would make your team a great team. Yeah. That's a foul on Valencia.
That wasn't a foul. He's player. Man. Get up.
They might have caught him, but I just didn't see anything malicious in it at all.
Kane. Yeah, that's a foul. He got him.
He got the ball.
He goes with his foot.
Yeah, but he got the play, but it wasn't that malicious. Yellow card for Harry Kane. What a shame. Yellow. Where's my Lucas in? Oh, sorry. Yellow card for Harry Kane. People are saying that that Manchester United's third kit looks great, and it's a pink one. Pink kit for Manchester United. And I said to someone, this is on someone's stream, I said, I can't remember which one it was. No. I can't, not on my streams, Dad. Can't remember what stream it was. But I said, no, I can't stand the pink kit because we look like flowers. Look like flowers running on the pitch. Makes us look daft. I mean, can you just imagine a bunch of flowers just running around on the pitch? Oh, looks stupid. Oh, it's daft. Oh, David De Gea just kicked the ball downfield and nearly. Oh no, poor mistake. I think this will be a goal, won't it? Dele Alli, good defending. United need to be careful. Make any bad mistakes and you'll get punished. That's the thing with United, and that's what we did against Brighton. Made too many mistakes, got punished.
Is the new kit much different to that?
In a way, not that much. How's the game been so far? Even Stevens.
Took too long on the ball.
That's right. Dele Alli took too long on the ball and ended up losing the ball against, I believe it was, I can't remember which United player, well, one of the defenders anyway. Couldn't quite see exactly who it was. I think it might have been Antonio Valencia or someone, but whoever it was good defending from United. 3 years ago, Real Madrid had a pink shirt, if I remember correctly, but Real is full of clowns anyway. Ooh, Rasmus. I'm not a Real Madrid fan, so I don't know. I don't watch Real Madrid much. 4 shots for Manchester United, no shots at all for Spurs. Well, possession-wise, it's been even Stevens, but shots-wise, United have outplayed them. Spurs have been unrecognisable with shots today. Bobby, welcome to the stream, says Aguero, obviously a City fan. Because I don't think I know many other fans that say Guerrero. But yeah, thank you for joining. If you haven't already done so, please drop a like. That'd be very much appreciated. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe for more Manchester United content, including Bayern Munich. Well, as well as Bayern and Middlesbrough FC. Oh, Lukaku's header goes wide at the post. We've done okay so far. I think our defence has been a bit nervy. At times. You know, same formation. I think the only issue I find with playing the same 4-3-3 formation all the time is that when you're playing against teams, you know, they'll be especially tonight. We're up against Burnley next away. I think that's next Sunday, but that's not on TV. We're against, you know, as I said, we're against Burnley next week away. Burnley will be sat in their rooms. Burnley players will be watching this game, seeing how United play. And obviously, if you play the 4-3-3 formation all the time, well, the teams are going to get used to it, and then it won't work at all, will it? It's a true fact of football. Bobby says, is United playing positive football? Well, I'd say it's a bigger improvement than the CAC game we had last week. Oh, that's a foul. Referee's grabbing hold of him all the time. Four and for Spurs in front of Jose Mourinho. We have a usual packed out stadium for the Premier League games, especially we've been tonight. It's a packed out stadium today. Toby Alderweireld on the ball. Headed forward by Ali and dispossessed by United, and now Fred on the ball. Luke Shaw tries to chip it down. If that wasn't Luke Shaw, was that? Neither team can keep the ball for 2 seconds here. That's what I was saying. I think with the way it's been, United should be 1-0 up, but you know, Lukaku missed an absolute sitter in the 15th minute, so you know we should be 1-0 up. But as I said, I can see both of these teams out. I think. I'll have to have a drink in a second. As I said, no way, that was not a penalty. Wasn't a penalty. Just fell over. Lucas Moura just fell over. Get up. Lucas Moura claims he got fouled, but when I looked at it, wasn't even a foul. So he just fell over. Basically, fell over his own feet. I don't know what that was all about, but. Oh, headed back to Davigo. As I was saying, yeah, I think both teams will cancel each other out, and I think this will end as a 0-0 draw. I would not be surprised one bit if it ended as a 0-0 draw. Or I think, you know, I think it's going to either end as a draw or it's going to end as a 1-0. Shot, unlucky Fred. That was a good shot, left-footed shot. It was curling, it was dipping. He got the curve on a bit too late, and it didn't go well. Didn't go as he planned. Yeah, he got the swerve a bit too late. Swerved a bit too much power, and it didn't go anywhere near the goal. Let's have a look. Nah, we're having a look at the incident here. Now there's a tiny bit of there is a tiny bit of contact, but the player goes down too easily. He just goes down too easily. So, definitely not a penalty. Craig Parson definitely made the right decision. Will it be like the Brighton game again? I don't think so, with the fact that we played better football than last week. United win a free kick right in front of Jose Mourinho. United, they got one back against Dover, says Owen Richards. Thank you. Joe says, will you take a draw? I will. I don't think any other United fans will, but... Oh.
Clear and obvious error. Who knows?
30 minutes in. It's been decent game. Should Mourinho get sacked? I don't. Well, he won't get sacked for starters. And I mean, if we lose it, I think if we lose this game and then lose against Burnley, then I will want him sacked, because that'll mean 3 points out of 12, which will be a poor start, and that'll be pretty much bottom of the league quality, like West Ham United at the minute, with their 0 points out of 6. So, you know, at least that's one thing. We can't say that United can't say that. We can't say that we've been the worst team in the league so far. David De Gea's kicks have been a bit wonky at the minute. I think that's something Jose needs to work on. I think David De Gea needs to work on his kicking ability at the minute, because it seems to be when he's foul, Dembele just took him down. Should Mourinho get sacked? Nah. If we lose the next 2, if we lose this game and then lose against Burnley, then yeah, he should get sacked. But I don't see us losing this game with the way that we've played a minute. Poor mistake there. Harry Kane loses it. Harry Kane, as I said, Harry Kane's going to be marked well and truly. Eriksen's also going to be one of the men who's going to need to be marked quite a lot. Not a 0-0 draw. Want some goals? We do want some goals. Yeah, that makes the game more exciting. But like I said, I think I'd be happy with a draw, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if both teams cancel each other out and it ends as a 0-0 draw. Harry Kane, Lucas Moura, sorry, it was claiming for handball, and certainly wasn't. De Gea is taking his time thinking. He's getting put under pressure in a minute by Lucas Moura. David De Gea's poor passing led to the penalty against Brighton too. As I say, that's something that David De Gea needs to work on. Otherwise, like, if his passing skills were a lot better, then he would definitely be he's obviously United's best goalkeeper, but he would be United's, you know, he'd be probably the Premier League's greatest goalkeeper. Shot, Pogba! Ooh! Good save. And Valencia swings on in. Deflection! Oof. Valencia put a little dinked cross into the box. Matic took a first time shot, took a deflection, went up, and obviously, as I say, it would have been an own goal. Yeah, it didn't get a touch on it, sorry. It would have been an own goal off Eric Dyer, I believe. I know I'm not a Man United fan, but if I was, I would prefer a 0-0 draw over a 3-3 draw. You never want to concede at home, especially free. In the box. Ooh! That actually was going in. I think that corner was going in. He must have done one of them. He must have been practicing those corners where you can do a corner and it goes straight in immediately before it hits anyone. They're lucky ones. Fred with the corner. In the box. Oh, punched away. Headed forward. Oh. It's punched up. The corner came in from Fred, and it was punched away by Lloris. Wasn't punched away very far though, and Lingard headed it towards goal, took a deflection, and then went away. Lloris came out and did a diving header to keep the ball out. He came out of the box and did a diving header to pass it to one of his fellow teammates. Harry Kane's going to get absolutely tussled and stuff today. Oh, I made you mod ages ago, Joe. I made you mod like bloody ages ago. 35 minutes in, obviously, 25-9. And it is still United 0, Spurs 0. Like I say, I mean, it's going to be interesting this half-time review. I mean, truthfully, at the minute, United have been by far the better team. Spurs, with their attempts rise, have been unrecognisable. No shots at all from them. United, superb today. And definitely big improvement from what we've seen last week. I think this could be our best home performance so far. Best first half of the season for us. Because, like I said, you know, when it came to the first home game of the season, home to Leicester in the first Premier League game, it was pretty dire. we scored the penalty in the second minute, and then from there we just lacked a lot of endeavour and just didn't get many shots away. It was boring. This game, United know that they're in for a tough game, so they have to play well, and that's exactly what they're doing. Superb so far. But as I said, it's not all over yet. It's not over till the fat lady sings, as they all say, which in other words means it's not. Which in other words, it's not. The game's not over till the referee blows the whistle. In basic terms. If you haven't already done so, please drop a like, guys. It'd be very much appreciated. It's getting hot in here. Loris kicked it away. Hello, Mike Loudon. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Please drop a like if you haven't already done so. Obviously, check out Mike Loudon. Middlesbrough fan, does Middlesbrough vlogs. I've only just started doing the Middlesbrough vlogs. I'm pretty much I'm starting to do both vlogs every home game now. That's what I'm planning on doing. Yeah, Mike does superb Middlesbrough FC vlogs. I'll be honest, a lot more better than mine, but as I say, I'm only just starting. I've only just started, so my vlog will probably, well, it doesn't take me that long to doesn't take me that long to combine the videos together on iMovie, and then I just combine the videos together on iMovie and then just upload it, but it takes ages to upload. So you're looking at Wednesday for me uploading the Watchalong one. Not going to the Leeds game. And obviously, as I said, the next home game I'll be going to for Borough will be, I think, the 8th of September. I'm not too certain what day. I've got the Borough fixture list here, so I can. Oops. I've got the fixture list here, so I can actually have a look. No, we don't have a home game on the 8th. Sorry. Next home game is the Wednesday, the 19th of September. It's a Wednesday night against Bolton Wanderers. That's the next home game we play. If Borough play United in the cup or something, whom are you going to be rooting for? I wouldn't be bothered who bloody won, because I would just be happy with the fact that one of my teams would go through to the next round. Wouldn't be bothered who won. But yeah, no, not. Have I been to Old Trafford? I've been to Old Trafford for a United game, but that was against Borough in the Capital One Cup when we won on penalties. But that was the only time I've been on. At least I've been to Old Trafford, but you can't get tickets to a United game because they're too hard. I'm not going to the Ipswich game. Oh, shot saved. I don't want a Nightbot. Don't want a Nightbot. Stuffed. Adam Nightbox just didn't work. You said you are going to the Ipswich game. I won't be going to the away one. I hope I see you at a game soon, Mike, and obviously does, but I do see you normally weekly any day. Yeah, you do. So, Lester, thanks for joining. Up to Spurs, yes. Mike Loudon says, I reckon I'd manage. I always do, because I'm a jammy sod. Mike going to Ipswich. 3-2 to United now, says Owen. Thank you very much against Dover. And obviously, Joe says, yep, Joe says, excuse me, 40 minutes in. Still not ill. Pogba. Oh. Lucas Moore on the ball now, on the right hand side. Tries to play a ball down to Harry Kane. Well dispossessed by United. But we need to watch out. The defence has been solid, but At times we've made one or two mistakes, and Spurs can't seem to get a shot past this defence. They've been unrecognisable, and Spurs have been absolutely crap so far. So they're mainly making Manchester United look like Barcelona a minute. Which, to be honest, I think the way we played well. We played well, and we deserve to be 1-0 up, but we just aren't. We can't seem to get that goal that we want. 389 miles is it to Ipswich? I don't think it's that far. I know it's not. Oh, what a tackle! Dele Alli, wide-footed shot, blocked by Andrew Wearer. Good defending, really good defending. I can't wait to start my matchday vlogs up again. My channel's dead. Not really. Anyway, I will be honest. You do up. Well, I think I don't know. You don't upload that much, but a lot of the vlogs that you do is you do a lot of vlogs on your channel. You do more vlogs than I do. 42 minutes in, as I said. We're not far away from half time. I think there'll be 2 minutes added time to be added on, from what it looks like. Sky Sports fixtures, just in case you're interested. I don't think there's any for Manchester United. Liverpool, Everton, West Ham, Chelsea, Arsenal, Everton, Liverpool, Man City. Chelsea v United in October. Follow Joe Mazzo on Instagram, Captain Game 3356. Thanks for joining, mate. If you haven't already done so, please drop a like. That would be very much appreciated.
Manchester Derby live November the 11th.
Oh, what a day that is! That's Remembrance Day. We have the it's going to say it's not 300 miles. It's not 389 miles to Ipswich. 269. Yeah, we've. How mad is this? Some of my teachers told me to delete my channel. That's just stupid. That's just stupid, isn't it? Is Ali played through? Oh! David De Gea comes and collects that. I don't like Fortnite, to be honest with you. Sorry to tell you that, but I'm not a Fortnite person. So I'm not really into it. If Moscow told me off, I would do more to annoy them. What on earth's John Wick? Who's he?
Yeah, this record against the so-called Big Six, that'll irk him, I think. They won't want that attached to his name.
Stop these silly fouls.
The referee does nothing but stop the game every 10 seconds just for a foul. Whether it's to United or not. Whether it's United or Spurs, just blows the whistle all the time. A lot of the times I think referees, ruin the good game times. Hit the... What's all this about? Anyway, if you haven't already done so, please drop a like, very much appreciated. I think someone subscribed. Someone has subbed. We're now at 292. Yep, we're now at 292, so 8 away left. 8 away to get to... 8 away, and then we're at... as I said, 8 away, and then it's 200 subs. The ref for pools today was an idiot. 1 minute. Oh, yes! Yeah, I forgot. I saw this... Hartlepool won against Chesterfield 1-0 today. Well, say they scraped a win from what it looked like. Yeah, a lot of the referees are crap these days. It just depends which type of game it is. And it's all my people in school say it's awful. It's hilarious. Everyone in your school hitting my channel at least. I have one teacher who watches me, and I always have top rate. There's not many. There's pretty much a lot. Well, there's not pretty much next to nothing in teachers in any schools that watch YouTube channels and stuff. Should have been 6-0 to Pools. Well, I think in the end they scraped a win because I noticed Chesterfield had a 94th minute attack as I was looking at half-time, ladies and gentlemen. Half-time at Old Trafford, and it is Manchester United 0, Tottenham Hotspurs 0. We're going to head upstairs in a moment to do the... We'll be heading upstairs in a minute to do the half-time report. What would the board thinking? To hire 3 defensive managers. I just... What? What's he on about? Bloody hell. Mancunian, thanks for joining. Yeah, anyway, we're going to head into the actual studio to discuss the first half. We'll also be getting David on because I said to David, in other words, it's football fan 148. I said I was gonna. I promised him I'd have him on at half time for the half time thing. Welcome if you've joined as well. I'll be with you in a tick. I'm not the scoobiest of ideas what that was all about. Anyways, we're upstairs in the Desert Football Stand studio, guys. Let me plug this. Let's stop that. Just plug this in. Take that out. So this isn't really the most organised. I'm not really the most organised people. I'm not really the organised person. Okay. Just back up quickly. Right, as I was saying, anyway, thank you very much if you've just joined already. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, we had some people coming in. Yes, welcome to True Mancunian who's joined. If you haven't already done so, please drop a like, it'd be very much appreciated. 4-2 to United in half time there, according to Alan Richard. We're only 6 away from 300 subs, apparently. It just said, says I've got 294. Thank you all for subscribing if you've subscribed. I'm going to eat my friend and dab. What? What on earth? Okay. Football fan 148, yeah, can I talk to you on Skype about the first half? Yes, Skype. I'm going to just open Skype now. And then we'll be able to accept some calls. If you want to know what the Skype is, it's just as a football stand on Skype. If you don't have me on Skype and you want to add me on Skype, then do feel free. Roblox 4 to win, subscribe. Thank you very much, John. Thank you very much for subscribing. And obviously, as I said, you can come on. Just type in the channel name, including the apostrophe, and you'll get through to me. David, right, I'm on. Do you like me crepes? Oh, I wear crepes, to be honest with you, sometimes. I don't know, what is this guy on about? I don't know. Right, David, if you want to call in, I'm on Skype now. I'm on Skype now. But, you know, whilst we wait for him, I just want to let you know my thoughts on the first half. Well, been bigger improvement. United have made a bigger improvement from the game against Brighton last week. Bigger improvement, more energetic, better football, and we really should be in front. Spurs, on the other hand, well, they've made it even with possession wise and stuff, and United have been the better team, but Spurs have been unrecognisable with their shooting. I think they've only had one shot in the entire game, and that wasn't even on target. So, you know what to say. They've been pretty much unrecognisable. And, if they don't step up in the second half, then United will probably ease past them. And I think when you look at the here we go. Dudex. Give me 2 seconds, mate. As I was just saying, when United have definitely been a better team. Spurs, as I said, unrecognisable with their shooting, and they haven't seemed to be the Spurs that we expected them to be. I was expecting them to make it a more closer encounter. Kane obviously got a yellow card, and as I said, a lot of United players will be trying to get Harry Kane sent off. But I think overall it's been a good first half, and hopefully we can get the goal that we deserve in the second half. Romelu Lukaku is not 75 million because stupid. But yeah, anyway, I've got a call. David, thank you very much for calling. You're live on Dozzers Football Stand. What would you like to say?
Well, on that Lukaku, John, I think you missed an absolute sitter. I mean, he rounds the goalkeeper. And he does a Fernando Torres, if you like. I mean, there's the goal. Open as you will, any top quality striker would have scored from there. But oh no, he just goes and puts it right past the post. Absolutely shocking. And that back pass from Danny Rose, was it?
Yeah.
Well, from a defender as quality as Danny Rose, he shouldn't be doing something like that because he knows Lukaku's going to latch onto it. There's no question about it.
Well, yeah, I see what you mean. And obviously, David Wars, obviously, Danny Wars, sorry. He's obviously making his first start for Spurs in this season. And I know a lot of people have said that Danny Wars hasn't started for Spurs in quite a long time. But, like I said, I mean, he showed it. It showed today with obviously we're only half time and we have got another 45 minutes to go. But like I say, when you look at Danny Wars, and obviously as you said, the back pass was awful, and I think the Spurs defenders should have known that if he was going to do that, and Lukaku would easily latch onto it. But I think the fact that Lukaku missed the open goal is stupid. However, people will say that he's missed an absolute sitter as usual, but in a way it's a sitter, but in a way it's not, because when you go around the goalkeeper and it's not the angle he was on. It's not an easy angle to try and score from, even if it's an open goal. So wasn't the easiest open goal chance for him, but like I say, he still should be scoring it.
You're talking about, I'm looking at it again, and you've made a good point there, because it wasn't an easy angle to actually score from. It wasn't an easy chance at all, really.
Because if you've ever seen me playing football, if I get a chance like that, I would normally take them if it was one-on-one with a goalkeeper. But if it's on that angle, trust me, you got more chance of me kicking it into the actual top tee of the Stretford end, or you got more chance of me kicking it in the top tee of the stand than me actually getting it anywhere closer than what Lukaku did. So, like I say, he couldn't have been that much closer. But what are your overall thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, but the first half, it hasn't exactly been great, has it? Spurs haven't been themselves.
Yes.
They've been letting Manchester United completely run them, get their game plan on.
And obviously, you know, as people have said that they wanted Jose Mourinho out at the end of the Brighton game because they've had enough. They've had him for 2 seasons, and he still doesn't do that good. I mean, I know you're a Chelsea fan, but obviously we do allow neutral opinions, and you've Chelsea have also been under the management of Jose Mourinho, and from what you told me the other day on one of the streams, he was pretty dire. And I watched him being Chelsea manager, and he was absolutely atrocious. But
Yeah,
do you think if we, sorry, right, if do you think if we don't end up winning tonight's game and then end up dropping points at Burnley, do you think he's going to get sacked?
I think there's a high possibility that he could get sacked. I mean, when he was at Chelsea, he didn't win the games we were expecting him to win. You know, like games against bottom of the table sides, like Sunderland, for instance. When he lost those types of games, I think that's when we really got frustrated with him, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think he will definitely. I think there's no doubt about it. He will get sacked if he drops points against Burnley, who they've got next. I think he will get the sack.
Well, I mean, when you look at Burnley's squad, I mean, Burnley is Perth Moor Stadium's not one of United's favourite stadiums.
It's stadium in the Premier League,
well,
is it?
Yeah, obviously, but like I said, it's not one of United's favourite stadiums. I mean, last season we managed to scrape a 1-0 win there, and that was after drawing 2-2 at home to them in the extra at Old Trafford, and even that was lucky. I mean, last season we had some lucky results, but this season we don't care about luck. We don't care about I don't care about the performances and stuff, but we certainly need, as I say, to get the point. I think for me, and I know you're going to be probably the same with Mauricio Sarri. I mean, Sarri's obviously, as I said, not experienced in the Premier League, and I know from looking at his stats that he's won no trophies as a manager, and that was Napoli manager. But you know, I mean, he's probably going to do a bit of a better job at Chelsea. Obviously, he's doing better than Jose Mourinho is at the minute, getting more points. But as I said, it's only the start of the season, and I mean, like you said, I mean, he's going to want to play attacking football. We want to play attacking football. But are you the type of guy? I mean, if you were a United fan, and I know, obviously you're not, you're a Chelsea fan, but as a Chelsea fan, are you the same as me, where I don't care how good or bad my team plays in the game, just as long as we get the right result? Or are you more down to...
I am like that. I mean, as a Reading supporter, I have got frustrated with the
team.
how they play. But when it comes to the result, if they scrape a 1-0 win, I'm at least happy, you know.
Right. Anyway. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think United need to do in the second half in order to get the win?
I'm thinking if Spurs are actually going to have a chance of getting something out of this game, I think they really need to change their game plan. They need to stop relying on Harry Kane to get the goals and let Lucas Moura have a good chance. And if they are gonna get something, they really need to stop doing the back passes.
Yes.
That they did to Romelu Lukaku, and start defending properly.
Definitely. Listen, David, thank you very much for your call. We are going to head downstairs in a second to go and watch the second half. I think the second half will probably start, so probably a bit late. But listen, David, thank you very much for coming on, and please do...
I've got it on the TV here, it's actually about to start.
Right. Okay, listen, David, thank you very much for your call, and please do call in again.
Yeah, I'll talk to you after the game, mate, yeah?
Yep, thank you very much.
Alright, bye.
There you go. So we had a neutral fan there. He's a Chelsea fan. David is a Chelsea fan. And obviously, you know, as I said, neutral fans are welcome on this channel. But ladies and gentlemen, as I said, I'm just going to have a look at the comments just before we head down quickly. Who's a Chelsea fan? Yeah, I was saying David there is a Chelsea fan. That was the guy who was on there. Harry travels to Blackpool with Nan after he learns his hamster has only a week left to live. Oh, that's the most hardest and saddest thing in the world. I mean, I know the thing. I used to have a dog ages ago and ended up losing it because we had to get it put down, it was probably my saddest moment in my life, that was. So, like I say, but anyways, yeah, I feel sorry for you. What's the score? Still 0-0. I'm a guy that loves a good performance, Joe says. Aaron says I'm the same. I'm not bothered if Chelsea win or lose games. That's what you call a loyal fan. Joe says, even if we scrape a 1-0 win, as long as we have defended well, I will class that as a good performance and very tactical masterclass. Yes, hold on. Even gone mind blank. We forgot which one's correct. Why did you get it put down? Hope you don't miss one. No, it wasn't. It was pretty. It was in a pretty critical condition, so that's pretty much why. Anyway, I'm going to mute the mic so we can head downstairs. Right. Sorry, it took me a long time to get the equipment back up and running again. Yes. Garfield, Bill Murray follows John Beck. What? All right. Connor Noon. Okay. Right. So the second half started for United as well. With 48 minutes in. Just whilst I was busy trying to sort the door, Spurs had a good chance. They had a shot that was parried and nearly headed in. Garfield, Tale of Two Kitties. Yes, I've watched Garfield before. Jamie McPake, thanks for joining. Hi again. Yes. I know what you like. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. So, as I said, apologies about us being late to the second half. Ericsson through, shot deflected, and over corner. United have, well... as I was just going to say, 49 minutes in, Spurs have started better. Spurs have finally had some shots in this game. They started better in the second half. If they score first, I think that'll be really unlucky for United because United have been by far the better team in this game. But I think there's going to be a change of, I think there's been a change of game plan in the second half, as David said. Headed in. Harry Kane, would you believe it? 1-0 to Spurs. And I told you, I seriously told you. I said if we score, if Spurs score, then you know I said that's going to be put backs against the walls, isn't it? And that's exactly what's happened. Corner comes in from Kieran Trippier, and Harry Kane pretty much unmarked, and it is 1-0 to Tottenham Hotspurs. Oh well, there you go. We do not deserve that. We don't deserve to lose this game because we've been a better team. I don't know why Aaron's saying yes, come on Spurs, because he's a Chelsea fan. He hates Spurs. So there you go. Ah, sod off. Typical Spurs. And what a surprise. It's bloody Harry Kane, as bloody always. First goal in 5 appearances. Right. So that's back to the drawing board if we lose this. Jose's out if we lose this. Right, here's Lukaku in the box. Shot! Saved! For God's sake, Hugo Lloris every time. Yes. Haha. We did not deserve to concede that goal. Sorry, but we just don't deserve to concede. Jammy. I don't know what David De Gea was doing. Just the header, and De Gea is just stood as if he's really not watching. Just De Gea is stupid. Yeah, typical Owen. Supporting Spurs tonight. Yes, all right. I thought you said you weren't going to support a team that was against United. Is that right? I'll do the same to Chelsea. So there you go. Oh, sod off! If they score a second, I think we definitely lost. And it's 2-0. Oh, what the hell? What's happened here? I don't believe this. This is stupid. Get out, Jose. Seriously, just get out now. Oh my God! What the hell's going on here? Lucas Moura. I don't know what this is all about. This is dumb. I hate Spurs. I think we're going to get relegated at this rate. If we get relegated, then Manchester United won't be Manchester United.
That's the one problem I'm having.
Oh my God, this is stupid. What's happened? I think Jose is just giving out the wrong tactics at half time. Bloody hell, what's going on? Right, we have to get back now. Some of those predictions, I know some of the predictions are gone now. Is Lingard? Herrera shot blocked. Oh, I know exactly what Spurs are doing. They're playing park the bus so that they don't concede. They have 6 in their own penalty area here. Right, United always concede and then concede again straight after. Not always, but that was what it was in the last game. My prediction's gone. I don't know. This will be 3-0 if... bloody hell. Get stuffed. This is so annoying. So if Spurs win, I'm going to be fuming. See, 100%. We'll be so lucky because we should definitely be winning this game. Been by far the better team. Tosses. Bottle jobs again, Manchester United. I think Exeter might win. Predicted 2-0 United, it became 2-0. Right, Sanchez is on. About time. Whoever's done nothing but be crap all game. Oh, well. That's wrong. 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 There's only 2 left. Why did they get banned? Because they're acting stupid in the live chat. That's what happens. Act stupid in the live chat and you get banned. So Sanchez is on replacing Underwear. Underwear has done pretty much nothing but be stupid all game. So nothing that good. So I concede. Oh, cheating as usual. I think it's time Harry Kane should have got sent off by now. I never touched him. Never touched him. Goes down too easily there. I wouldn't be if Tottenham Hotspur make it 3-0. I won't know what to say. It'd be stupid. And I wouldn't be surprised with the fact that we've started so poo in the second half. I don't know what happens. At half time we're 0-0. We're playing superb, and in the second half we just try and park the bus and end up with stupid results. Well, there you go, and that's why Spurs aren't making it 3-0 because that was awful. Here comes Victor Lindelof. One of the defenders I cannot stand because I don't think he's very good, to be honest with you. Oh, way. Our under-21s could play better than this. Our under-21s plays better than this. United's under-21s get better results. Down the field from Lloris. Sorry, not from Lloris. From David De Gea. United shooting from right to left. 11 minutes into the second half. Pretty awful. Now, United, Sanchez. Sanchez likes to score against these. Right, I'm getting you off the channel because you don't do that. Ah. I wish Craig Pawson would stop being a nutter. Manchester United substitution. Phil Jones is off, replaced by number 2, Victor Lindelof.
Jones looks like he's carrying a bit of weight.
Phil Jones, frustrated and pretty awful. And he was one of the players that everyone was criticising at the end of the FA Cup final. Jones has picked up an injury. Boobs. No, Joss. I just like United. I don't support them. I just like United. I was always be a Blue fan. If Chelsea got relegated, then I would support United. You see what? That's what I told Joe the other day. 2 goals in 3 minutes. That's no surprise because we're poor in defence. Right. If we don't get 2 goals, then I'm going to be Jose out because I've had enough of this. We do well in the first half and then we do crap in the second half. Even Borough can play and score more than Manchester United better. I want to see... Hell. Sacked in the morning. Why have Chelsea got relegated you support United? Don't know, it's just Chelsea.
Oh, foul.
Stop falling over. Ed Woodward, get out. Ed Woodward just needs to go. Offside. Would you stop supporting United if it went down? Don't know.
marginally the better side in that first half.
But it's never going to happen. United will never get relegated.
Two sucker punches.
Because if they got relegated, then Man City fans would be would like do nothing but overtake Manchester United. Would overtake the Manchester United channels. We're never going to get relegated, regardless. But if we don't finish in the top 4 this season, then Jose is going. Yeah, exactly, Rasmus. Exactly. I think Jose needs to go.
You won't get relegated.
You can't watch the TV because it's copyright, mate. I can't show the match footage, it's copyright. Well, we've made 3 changes in the space of 5 minutes here. Matic is off because he's been awful, and Fellaini's on. You support your team, not the league.
Good pairing.
Yep, exactly. But I'm always a smoggy, so. Right, United on the ball now. Sanchez. Ball down to Lukaku. Flicked on. Lingard! Oh my god. Lingard saying it was handball, but. Corner kick for Manchester United. Yeah, I took a. That did. Ooh, did that take a touch? I don't know if it took a touch, but. Oh well, I'll look. Penalty free. Corner for United. It's in the box, punched away yet again by Lloris. Everyone's saying that Lloris shouldn't even be playing football ever again after what he did Oh, get it down, you plebs! Everyone's saying that Lloris shouldn't even be playing football after the drink and driving thing of the weekend. Fred, down to the right hand side of the pitch. Pogba's chasing it. Will he get there? Yes, he will. Plenty of red in the box. Tries to fire one and finds the corner. Well, finds the Spurs player and goes out for a corner. But why would you stop if they went down? Don't know. Oh, I don't know. That was handball. That was handball. That was handball by Sanchez. I don't know how he got away with that. But in the box, headed away. I think Spurs are just going to play defensive all game here. Spurs are just playing defensive now. United have to attack. Do not play. Don't do the Middlesbrough FC route and play backwards all the time, because that's not what I like. I go to all the Borough games at home, and half the time we do nothing. We attack and then we pass it back before we even get the chance, and it's stupid. Do you think Chelsea's going to get a bang average again after Abramovich putting it for sale? Yeah. He's given a free kick. That was that in the box? Have a look here, Paul Pogba. Yeah, he doesn't get the ball. It's outside the penalty. It's outside the penalty area. United have a free kick. Danny Rose got nowhere near the ball. Pogba's already got the ball away from his feet, and then he goes for the tackle. Stupid tackle and a free kick, United. Which I wouldn't be surprised this is a waste. United need a goal sooner or later, otherwise it's going to go from bad to worse this season. As it stands, it's 3 points out of 9, which is absolutely atrocious. Which a lot of United fans would say is Arsenal style. We've been up against easier teams than Man City and Chelsea. The only game we won is against Leicester at the minute. And free kick in the box. Oh, side net in. Lindelof side letting. I'd like to see Chelsea go down. So would I, but it never will happen. I'd like to see City get relegated, but that would never happen. If Chelsea were to become a championship team, which they won't, the only team I would support if Chelsea did it would be United. Because I've said all along that I would be a United fan if Chelsea went down. But if Bo went down to League One, I wouldn't stop supporting Bo. I just wouldn't get a season. I just wouldn't get the season tickets for the home games because I don't really want to watch League One footy. And if I was a Sunderland fan, I would have stopped supporting Sunderland ages ago. If they went down, even when they went down to the Championship, I would have stopped supporting them because. But 3-0. Ali's gonna score this. Get in. Ooh! This is stupid.
That was a cock up. Poor again. This is awful. Poor mistake, and Dele Alli, as he said, Dele Alli overweighted, can't even score an open goal chance. He was taking up stride.
City went down to League One, I remember. Yes, I do. And just tell you it's 4-3 now. That's a Glory fan. In the box. Oh. Way! Harry Kane's not scoring. With 95. So, we're 5 away from the superb 300. We're only 5 away. I get a lot of subscribers in these watch-alongs. So don't forget, next watch-along is Middlesbrough versus Leeds. Hopefully that'll be a more entertaining one than this cack second half. Honestly. Next week we should demolish Burnley. Listen to these stats. 15 shots for Manchester United. 3 on target. That's how poor we are. 1/5 of our attempts on target. 7 shots, 4 on target for Spurs. That's pretty much halfway. United's United's shots 20% of the time have been on target. That's how cack we've been. 15 shots, 3 on target. That's 1/5, aka 20% of our shots on target. I don't know what's happened in the dressing room today, but we seem to be really poor in the second half. How's the offside? I don't know what's happened. We just seem to, we've played well in the first half, and then we've come out and ruined it in the second half. And that sounds like Manchester United all season. That's what they've been doing the last couple of games, being poor football as usual. Way! Free kick! Hallelujah! Finally. I don't class myself as a Glory fan. I'm just a passionate fan. That's all. I'm passionate. Yes. Not going to be a good night at this rate. Hopefully we win tomorrow against Watchdale, who are League 2 side, I think. I'm going to be doing my research on Watchdale so that I can do the preview tomorrow. It won't be a live one, by the way. It won't be a live preview. So I don't normally do live previews for those cup games. It's into the box. Fellaini. Sanchez looks to put a ball in the box. Goes on the inside. Oh my god, that's just poor. Goes on the inside, takes the shot, and it's pretty. Takes the shot, and it's like nowhere near. Awful. Dragged it completely. Burnley is scoring goals. Might be losing, but scoring goals. And that's something we're not doing at the minute. If you think that's fair enough, mate, everyone has an opinion. Yeah. Get it away! Don't just hog the ball. 20 minutes till Jose Mourinho gets sacked. That's 4-4. Could be a cup upset. What, tomorrow? I can't see it.
I think it'll be pretty. I think it'll probably be a boring one, but you know, Notts County, it was 3-3, and we're looking. I think Pulis is playing pretty much the same team again, so it'll probably be another youngsters game. But now, never know, it might be okay. In the box, I tell you, our team's good at. The team's pretty good at penalties. I'll be honest with you. I couldn't say Andy Lonergan's any good, but I think Dimmy should start tomorrow for the ball. That's a foul, referee. Thank you very much. Lucas Moore on Paul Pogba was a foul anyway on Paul Pogba. Gonna have me these were supposed to be my half-time refreshments. I forgot to take them up, so I'm gonna eat them now. Go to my second half refreshments instead. Oh. I tell you what, opening this pack's more exciting in the game. Why is the ref pointing at his nuts? Not sure about tomorrow. Hard one to predict. I'm saying 1-0 Borough. I think it'll be a 2-all draw. I think we'll go to penalties again. I seriously think we'll go to penalties again.
We'll win 2-0.
3-0.
But we won't start the second half.
So it looks like our first home defeat. Looks like our first home defeat at Old Trafford since the West Bromwich Albion game last season. Ah!
Enjoyed the game, Darryl.
Just not there. Yes. Yeah, I should be on the Wednesday night one. Yeah, should be on Wednesday night. Looking out the windows, more exciting at the minute, isn't it? It's poor. Right. United on the ball again for Laney. Down to Luke Shaw, who's done pretty much nothing so far. Fred loses it. Fine. Fred's really frustrated at the minute. Ipswich fan says 2-1 Watchdale. Nah. I don't really have any chance. Looking at the way we played against Notts County, I think they got more chance than us. I didn't say I'm definitely going to be on. I'm hoping I'll be on. I should be on for that, but anyway. Oh, do not faff about. Ball into the box, headed away, and Marwan Fellaini gets this away now from Man United. Jesse Lingard. I don't know why not. Sanchez won't get that, will he? No, he won't. What a surprise. All your watch-alongs Man United. It's not all. All my watch-alongs Man United lose. I did the watch-along for United v Leicester, and we won. Which and I think that stream. Every single watch-along I've done seems to crash on me. The Leicester one I couldn't save because it decided to crash on me and wouldn't let me carry it on. Yeah, I said I hope I'll be on, but Tuesday, tomorrow, there's nothing I can do, Aaron. There's no I can do about tomorrow, mate, because sadly, you'll have to do without me tomorrow night because I'm at the game, and there's no I can do. Oh. I never crashed, did it? I thought you stopped it. No, that was the Brighton game, as I was too frustrated. No, the Leicester one, it crashed as I was just ending the stream and it crashed. It wouldn't let me do it. Sam ball. Nothing can be done now, but I hope the board will go brain and won't hire another defensive manager. Exactly. Oh yeah. I think what Spurs are going to do now is they're just going to time waste for the next 15 minutes and be usual plebs again. So I hate time wasters. And I don't care whether it's Spurs or any team does it. Any team who is a time waste. I don't like time wasters. I don't care which team it is. So substitution for Tottenham Hotspurs replacing number 2 Kieran Trippier's number 24 Sergio Aurier. Get Pulis, he's attacking. Yeah, nah, Pulis is staying at Middlesbrough. He's getting us promoted hopefully this season. But I think the Leeds game could probably be decided. It's going to be vital that we win it. Oof. United time wasted against Borough. No, they didn't. Borough just played crap against United. That's all it was. That was at the game and Borough were awful against United. Oh, get off him, you absolute pleb. Time you got sent off for that. Danny Wars, what a pleb. Non-stop. Pulling Pogba's shirt, pulling him left, right and down and stuff. It's stupid. Absolutely stupid. Yeah, well, I know we lost 3-1. That was because Victor Valdez was a stupid goalkeeper then. He was daft and making a daft mistake. I know the Wednesday. Yes. I love the midweek football night games. Are great. Yes. Shut off, for God's sake! Why? Every single shot we have cannot go in the net. I know Spurs are playing park the bus now. I know that's exactly what they're going to do. Got Ashley Jasper, thanks for joining. Never touched him. No.
Oh, Rob.
Good God. All the United fans are bloody shouting them to get it in the box and get it in the goal, and they're not. United fans are not. Well, the United players, should I say, just not cooperating with the fans. Corner.
That shouldn't have been a corner. Come off his player.
Giving a goal kick. Yeah, it should have. No, that went out off.
Wasn't a corner, that. Come off his player.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, the trolls are nice, yeah. You're getting sacked, Jose. Simple as. If we don't get a draw here. Oh, for Christ's sake. Every bloody time. Leicester City. It's funny, Leicester City the only team we've beaten so far this season. So there you go. United are playing Spurs. No, Joe, I was on about his Fantasy Premier League. I think with the way United are playing in this game, Ipswich could probably beat United at this rate. And yet Ipswich are Championship quality. So I don't see them as Premier League quality. So due for Tottenham Hotspurs going off number 27, Lucas Moura. Is that the thing that he makes it up? Yes. Sod off.
really good game there, Lucas Moore.
What's all that about?
Tell them to get ready.
It was a good shot by Sanchez, but well over the bar, so. It's who's top of the league? Bloody Liverpool. Liverpool are bloody top of the league. But as it stands, Spurs will go second above Chelsea as it stands. Oh, get up! So Wars is saying that he's got an injured leg and yet he's just jumped straight up. Pubs, Chelsea or Derby, Bristol. And I joined. No, it was one on yesterday. Yes. Everyone says that Pochettino's football's worse than Jose's. I think he's better than Jose. Jose is just pap. Absolute pants.
So much criticism, so much doubt swirling around Spurs, having not made any signings. This will do them. The power of putting back in seats.
Ipswich are playing Norwich on Sunday. That's the East Anglian derby. Looking forward to that game. I won't be watching it, man. But where do you think Leicester will go this season? Just asking. I think mid-tables normally, as far as you get normally. Jose is begging Fellaini to resign. Was already a sackable offence. And now this misery, Jose, go to a hotel and take your stuff to London tonight. Says Rasmus. Exactly. At the moment, Chelsea, who are top of the league, that's no surprise. Pap, new word, will never beat my cack. Yeah. Never beat my cack word, yeah. That's my most famous word. That's my most famous YouTube word whenever United are playing awful. It's cack game. No, that's what it always is. And here's Ericsson. Way, you cack, mate. Bloody hell. Man, you fourth, I'm saying. Is it your famous word? Yes. Ericsson shot. What a load of cack that was. Watford v Spurs on Sunday. Well, I hope they lose after today. But they're up against a tough Watford. Watford are in the top 6, I think. I think Watford are in the top 6. Because they've been winning all their games. They've done better than Manchester United, which is very worrying. But I don't care at the minute. That's what you'll be screaming towards at YouTube FC, where if we're 5-0 down, guys, you're playing cack. No, I don't say that to my actual team. No, I don't. But United, bloody load of awfully crap game this. Isn't it funny that every time United play against Spurs in the league and lose, but when it comes to playing Spurs in the cup, we win. So Pochettino won't be laughing for much longer when they get beat at Vicarage Road, probably, because both teams are good. I doubt with that De Gea will be persuaded to ever extend. I doubt if David De Gea will be ever. Nah, De Gea is going to stay regardless. He's our better. He's well, he's our best goalkeeper, but he's done pretty poor with these games. But 2 goals was not what he could do. But the first goal, he shouldn't have just stood still. Should have at least dived. Oh, attack again for Spurs. Lucas Moore was in. He's in. 3-0. Oh, and that's it. Game over. 3-0, and that is United. Good night. And that's good night Mourinho, good night United, good night Ed Woodward. Oh, this is so stupid, this game. Well, that's all the predictions gone. So, good night.
scoring. That's my prediction, right?
This is daft.
I said 3-1. Spurs.
What a poor goal. United can't defend. Sorry, but
And it don't look like scoring.
laugh. How dare Tottenham Hotspurs have got one of Borough's chance, the IO. That's shocking, that. They're not allowed to.
Cat, isn't it?
3 goals in the last 2 games. Lucas Moura is crap. Well, this has been a cack game of footy. United 0, Spurs 3. Ed Woodward, go and pack your bags. Because you're a load of tripe. So all the Liverpool fans and Man City fans will be saying that Liverpool are going to win the league. I think Liverpool are going to win the league at this rate. Doing better than us. This is crap. Awful. Absolutely demolished in the second half. What has happened? Jose Mourinho's team talk at half time has just gone absolutely in the bin. Like, this is going in the bin. Maybe not. But is there ever any 0-0? No, it's always a United defeat. That's what always happens. So that's 7 goals we've conceded in 3 games. We need a new goalie. Certainly do. And Jose needs to fly back to Spain because he doesn't know what he's doing. This is shocking. Don't know whether to do the review. It's going to be shocking. It'd just be me ranting on about the team because it's stupid. Absolutely stupidity, this is. Or maybe Spurs will beat both to the league. Spurs won't win the league. They never do. I mean, they always bottle it. I don't think United are even going to score this, mate. At least I didn't do what I did last week. But we were against Brighton, so. All it is now, all it takes us now. United's team, Manchester United itself needs a huge new change. United need a new biddy team because we're awful. I think our under 21s could play miles better than this. Even Ipswich play better than us. Poor. I mean, it's a shame as well because every time Hugo Lloris shouldn't even be playing. He's lucky he was even bailed. So he was lucky to even be released. You have a class team on paper, shame me playing grass. Yes, I know that. Hold on, how many changes has he made? We need a whole team, yes. We need a new team, replace the old lot. Ed Woodward needs to go. Jose needs to go. Kane, get off the pitch, you pleb. Easy goal, that was too easy. Tottenham Hotspur substitution, Harry Kane going off number 10, coming on number 8 is Harry Winks. Oh my good God. I think I might just do the review as part of this because it's shocking, this. I don't think I will actually, I'll just do the review another day. Do the review tomorrow because it's just. I'll either do it tomorrow or I'll do it a bit later tonight, but I think by the time this finishes process will be pretty late. Foul! Hooray! We finally got a free kick for once. 74,000. We need a football director. It's garbage. If a new coach comes in and tries to sell all those bought by Mourinho and still keeping the deadwood from Sir Alex Ferguson like Jones and Smalling. We just need Sir Alex Ferguson to come out of retirement, which is never going to happen. But having said that, there's nothing saying that he can't come out of retirement to Manchester United when Jupp Heynckes came out of retirement to be manager of Bayern. Lloris every time.
Free kick as well. It's a lovely free kick.
Everyone's saying that Lloris didn't even deserve to have been in the even in the Spurs squad because of the weekend thing. I'm not surprised. He's awful. It'll be my Carabao Cup tomorrow. Yes. Yes, I've got the winner life. We got the Carabao Cup tomorrow. We're not going to win anything. We're not going to win a single thing this season doing this. And I mean, we won't win a single trophy like this. Jose has to go by September. Well, either September or by October because he's absolutely poor. Shavers, thank you very much for joining.
I didn't think he'd do that.
Poor defending. Just. If you haven't already done so, please drop a like. Very much appreciated.
How many minutes is it? 5.
We've got 4 minutes left of added time. We've played one of the. Jose will be sacked. Betting any money on it tomorrow that Jose gets sacked. He better get sacked within the next 2 weeks. He's awful. Yeah.
That's the man your fans are disobeying.
Yeah, because no one wants to sit and watch this crap. I'm so glad we're not on. I am so glad that we are not on TV next week because I don't think if we were on TV I wouldn't be doing the watch-along. So I don't want to be sit again watching Burnley beat us because it's just as bad as watching Brighton beat us. You're getting sacked in the morning. Sacked in the morning. You're getting sacked in the morning. Please just sack him.
You won't sack him, it costs him something.
I don't care, just sack him because either that or Jose just needs to retire. One, he's too old, two, he's crap. Look at that, Lucas Moura, 2 shots, 2 goals.
Oh, the manager can't play. They just have not to play.
We need a new squad. The squad just needs changing, awful. Owned by businessmen who don't give a damn about football. Imagine if they wait till fourth spot become mathematically impossible. That would be a disaster, definitely. Even Alex can't help Man United if the team don't play together. Laugh. The whole club needs changing. Because at the minute, our nickname's Crapchester United. Not Manchester, Crapchester more like. Bring back Louis van Gaal, you're having a laugh, he's crap. Van Gaal's worse than Jose. Absolutely, I couldn't even stand Louis van Gaal. But he did win the FA Cup in one season, so he won something.
He won't win anything.
I don't think we're ever going to win anything at this rate. Nah, it's poor.
We're gonna win.
If we trust me, if we were on TV next week, if United were on TV next week, I would not be watching it. I wouldn't be watching it. I wouldn't be watching next week's game if it was on TV. Stupid this.
Do speed read.
Oh. Oh. Free kick for United, too little too late, mind. Ha ha! There you go. Justin Mourinho's just done the pre-match. He's just done the good game thing. He's just done the fair play thing. He's just done the shaking the hand of shaking Pochettino's hand, basically saying that game's over. So well done, but undeserved. We don't deserve to get smashed by this, but the fact that the scoreline doesn't even tell the whole story. But we've just been absolutely poo in this game. Even Newport could beat United. You got more chance of Hartlepool beating them. Or Western Supermare, who are awful as well, so you never know. That's it. Full time. Full time. Boo! Get out, you sucker. Stupid. I don't know why Jose Mourinho's even walking on the pitch. He's not even going to get a standing ovation. Poor result. Ed Woodward can go. Jose can go. The whole team needs sacking. Just need a new team. It's just poor. Oh dear. I don't know. I just don't believe it. I don't know what happened. I mean, it was stupid. The first. Oh, we've been absolutely poor. Absolutely poor. Why is anyone given bloody? Why is Jose Mourinho even getting a round of applause? He's going to get sacked tomorrow. But yeah.
Well, have you seen this before? Jose Mourinho standing out on the pitch, applauding the United fans who have stayed to see every second of this. Gary, what do you make of that?
He looks emotional to me.
I'm not surprised he's emotional. All the United fans are emotional. They don't want to see. They don't want to see crap football like this. It's just stupid. Sod off, Lucas. Right, anyway, I'm going to end the stream here. Poor game. I'll see you for the review in a bit. Otherwise, well, yeah, see you later. Bye.